Welcome to the stage, Iris! Come on! Come on! Hell of a fucking introduction that was, wasn't it? Jesus Christ, I better not be shit. Fucking hell. And I know when he says my name is Irish, you're thinking I fucking love Irish people. Leprechauns, limericks, and lucky fucking charms. And then I start talking, you're like, ah fuck, we got a grumpy one. Because you're commonly, you're not stupid people. You're very, very intelligent people around here. You're also thinking, did that motherfucker just bring a backpack on that stage? Is he going to take that with him when he leaves? And what the fuck do you do if I don't? Is there any other Irish people in here? Oh, you're fucked. You're which part? You're part Irish? Londonderry? Do you mean Derry? Derry, yeah. I'm one of them. I'm one of the other side. Are you a dirty Protestant? You're a Catholic and you call it Londonderry? What the fuck is wrong with you? I feel like we've started a political debate. This is going to be amazing. I've got a backpack for you, fucking dickhead. You know what, just because you're Irish, there's a joke in a minute. I usually pick a very attractive woman from the front row to do it. It's a little bit awkward, so I'm gonna treat you tonight. You're not gonna like it. They're all gonna fucking love it, but you're gonna hate it. It's absolutely fucking amazing. I was doing this thing. Yeah, you know the Saturday night phone call that you do, with your mate back home. You reminiscing. I was born in the 70s. So you're reminiscing about growing up in the 80s and the 90s, right? And we were talking about. We were all out at this bar one night. There's 4 couples in this bar, and we were, that film As Good as It Gets, and where Jack Nicholson and the woman said, what? I thought somebody said something then. She says, pay me a compliment or I'm leaving. And he says, you make me want to be a better man. So we're in there, and my mate's wife, Dave, his wife jumps up and says, pay me a compliment or I'm leaving. And honest God, without missing a beat, Dave goes, I think about you when I wank. Honest God, shit you not, all 4 women just tilted their head and went, aww. And they get up to buy us a beer, and I was like, Dave, do you really think about your wife when you wank? He went, fuck no. I think about yours. That's mad. There's a couple of bald chap at the back of the room with a big beard. Are you in a new relationship? You are. See, when I was walking in tonight, them 2 were fucking snogging in the middle of the road, and I was like, they have definitely only just been 5 minutes together. Do you still wank over her?
Always.
Is she in your head or in person?
That depends.
How long have you been together?
Just short of a year.
Just what?
Just short of a year.
Just short, and you're still kissing in the middle of the road?
No, why not?
Fuck, I love where they're at. Is anyone else where they're at? Are you 2 where they're at? You fucking folded your arms and legs when I came on stage. You're proper fucking defensive. Chill out, man. Now you're hiding your ball bag. What's happening right now? You fucking weird dude. So you're looking straight at his ball bag. It's like you were trying to imagine. I assume that you've seen it. Has he ever teabagged it? Has he ever gone down? Has he? He has. Fucking hell. You didn't have to tell me that. Jesus, what's wrong with you? You people are weird. And very pretty. There's a lot of pretty people in here. Who's the ball-gag one? Is that you, sir? Is this guy? Why is everybody shitting on him? Do you know any of these people? No, just tonight everyone went, it's fucking that guy. What's wrong with your eyes? Is it like... Oh yeah, when I'm looking at you, when I'm looking for you, I get it. You're nearly on. So I was having that reminiscent, phone call. So I went a little bit off piece then, I do apologise. I was having that reminiscent phone call with me at the whole thing, and then I hung the phone up, right? My teenage son comes up to me and he goes, hey dad, what's a wank bank? And I had some gin, so it's this thing, and young people, you're how old are you, sir? 27. He doesn't fucking know, does he? He's not an 80s or 90s. He doesn't know. Like a good day at the office back in the day was when you found a magazine in a bush. Do you remember that, lads? That was fucking awesome. And they'd be even better if the pages weren't stuck together. That was a good fucking day. And then the Mecca, the older fellow over there, he fucking knows. He's like, oh, yeah, he's fucking going for it. Well, he's found a booster. But the Mecca wasn't it, sir? The Mecca was when you found your dad's VHS stash. Do you remember that? In his fucking sock drawer, you found that VHS video, and then you'd stick it on. As a teenager, I'm about to see boobies in real life. That's what I was thinking when I put it in. Then I was fucking horrified because I didn't know what the fuck was happening, and it was really scary. The women were screaming. I didn't know what was going on. You know, but the wank bank thing, right? So what it was, right, for the young people in the room, what it was, it's best if we do this as a visual representation. Ooh, the comedian came off the stage. So what you do, right, is you find someone that you find attractive, right? You look at that person, and you drink in their beauty, and you are a beautiful woman. You drink them in, you look at them, you get them in your, and you go, click. And you're in the wank bank now. About midnight tonight, you're going to feel a flutter in the fanny area. I'm so sorry, Tom. I've let myself down. What I meant was a minge tingle. And you're going to be thinking to yourself, what was that? That's me cracking one out over you. Sometimes I horrify myself. That's bad, right? That is bad. I'm so sorry. What's your name, Ella? Becky. It's nice to meet you, Becky. You know what they say, Becky? It's always nice to put a face to a name. I'm going to strike the hell, aren't I? I'm going to strike the hell. Big man, big relaxed man behind Becky. What's your name, sir?
James.
James. It's nice to meet you, James. Can't lie to you, James. I got a bit of you in that picture. Midnight tonight, James, you and I are going to have a fucking fabulous time. I don't know if you're good at high-fiving, but we're certainly going to practice. The woman that's laughing at that, I want to see your fucking porn history, I swear to God. Because you're finding that way too entertaining. What is your, look at you go, it's amazing. Your laugh is so infectious. What's your name, love? Andrea. What do you do, Andrea? Physio? There's nothing funny about that, Andrea. The last physio I had put little needles in me, acupuncture. I wanted to fucking punch her in the face. Honestly though, because it's supposed to be, like, it's supposed to fix you. It just hurt. That's all that happened. It hurts and then it hurt more. Are you a psychopathic physio?
Yeah.
Physio-terrorist. Holy shit, there's two of us. There's fucking three. That's amazing. Where do you keep your bombs? You can't tip. Why not? Are we not in the same WhatsApp group? MI5 are going to get dialed anyway, I think. We'll chat later. I feel like I've stepped into something here. I feel like you actually might be a terrorist. Your cover is just to tell everybody, but who the fuck's going to believe you? That's amazing. Could you believe Joe Forrest shitting on my accent? Did you enjoy that when he did that? Absolute skinny little prick. You know what I mean? He comes on stage all the time doing that accent. He fucking sucks at it. He talks about being voted in as Prime Minister. I can't believe he got voted in to be the person that brought the blind guy to the stage. You know what I mean? I was for sure thought he was going to fuck that up. I can't believe Callum made it up here. Honestly, then he went to bring him back. My heart was pounding back there. I thought that's the last time we're going to see Callum, which is, when you think about it, fucking ironic. I like Callum. I don't know, I can't actually say if he's still here, but if he is, he's probably going to hit me with a stick later. Cool, what should we talk about now? Anyone? I can't do all the fucking work. Come on, give me some ideas. What should we talk about?
Why have you got a fuel shirt on when you don't look like you go to the...
Right, I've got a fuel shirt on when I don't look like I go to the gym.
Yeah.
Because I used to be fat. I can see you don't go to the gym either.
That's why I want to like get a bit of...
You should, like, if you're fat, you shouldn't just like have a banter about being fat. It just calls everything on to you. Do you sit up in bed, rest a beer on your belly, eating packets of crisps? Is that what happens?
No, on her.
On her. So the happiest woman in the room is now looking at you fucking disgusted. I don't know if you like sleeping on the sofa, big man, but that's what's happening tonight.
That's where the bomb is.
That's where the fucking, yeah, you're fucking right. And it's where that backpack's gonna be, you swat. I don't look like I go to the fucking gym. I'm in the military, mate. I go to the gym every fucking day. I'm in the Navy, so sometimes I go in gym, you know, because we are quite gay. What was the question? It's a stereotype, but I'm buying into it. What's in the bag?
Yeah, I want to know about them shoes.
So what's in the bag is the shoes I wore here. I don't fucking walk around in public in these kind of things. Should I tell you about the shoes? Oh, right, here we go. Look at these fucking things. Look at these things, right? Look at them, right? And honest, the ladies know what the fuck that means, right? Oxford, right? These are genuine Christian Louboutins, right? And what is in the bag is my real shoes. My wife bought me these shoes, and she bought them because I got in the military. I got promotion at work, and she thought I know what goes with this fucking look. And she thought it was these fucking things. I don't know if you've ever got a shit present in your life and you have to do the face, you know, oh yeah, no, they're fucking lovely. And I was like, they're Christian Louboutins though. And I'm like, I'm from a council estate in Belfast. There's no fucking way I should be walking around wearing these things. Absolutely not. And I said, babe, they look expensive. And she was like, yeah, 600 quid. And I was so fucking angry, I missed the bit where she said, per shoe. You know what I mean? And I've only ever seen shoes like this on porn actresses in those movies that you definitely don't watch. Not now, not ever, no, not at all. You lying fucking bastard. Look at her. He fucking definitely watches porn. If you can see it. I'm not sure how that works for you. Do you have to have it like on 2 screens? 3. Fucking hell, he joined in the joke. Yes, love it. But yeah, they're like, one of my mates actually called me one day and he said, Irishman, I didn't know Christian Louboutin did shoes for men. Fucking don't. Fucking stay with them. Honest to God. My wife had the audacity to say this to me. We were going to a wedding in Belfast, right? She said, you should wear the shoes, let people know how well you're doing. I was like, they're not a kneecapping offence, like. But someone will remove them from me and beat the shit out of me with them. And I call that lady Mum. Honest to God, the irony, the most expensive thing I own, and they're effectively a pair of milk slippers. Fucking disgusting. But yeah, so you have kids, you have 2 kids, did I hear that right? So which one's your favourite? Oh my God, you're not supposed to pause to think about it. You genuinely have a favourite. Which one's your favourite? Your oldest. Is that not your favourite? You disagree? You don't know? Are they your kids? Well, I don't know. We live in a modern world. We live in a modern world. She could be your second wife. You might have had a practice one. So why is the 14-year-old? Because they're a teenager and teenagers. Yeah, the teenagers are dicks, right? Yeah, I've got teenagers. They're absolute bellends. I just had to buy my son a new fucking phone because he was climbing a tree and obviously took his iPhone with him because who the fuck wouldn't do that? And of course it fell out of his fucking lap. Dickhead. Honest to God, they're the most expensive fucking creatures on earth. Have you got kids yet? Because you look really young, no kids yet. Here's a tip for you. Fucking don't. Don't do it. They're nothing but pains in the ass. They're really needy. They steal all your shit. My youngest genuinely thinks I'm a fucking ATM. Honest to God, just walks around with her hand out all the bastard time. However, she is my favourite because she's low-key the funniest fucking kid I've ever met in my life. Genuinely. And there's a dad out there, by the way, who's a legend. I don't know if there's any teachers. Any teachers in here? Fucking psychopaths, hate you all. Does your school do this thing, right, where all the kids bring something in, they then sell it to all the other kids, and then the school keeps all the fucking money? Do you do that bullshit? No? Is it a posh school? You look posh.
No.
No? Oh God, no. What sort of school is it?
It's in Southampton.
Alright, so it's shit. Just say that. Come on. You know. No, so they did this thing where they had to bring in books, and then they went around buying books off each other and did these little shops, and the school keeps all the money. But there's a dad out there who's low-key a fucking legend to me. I want to meet this guy, I want to shake his hand, I want to high-five him, because he saw an opportunity, right? And he slipped a book in amongst the books, and my daughter was going through the books, she found it, and she brought it home, handed it over to me, and she said, I saw this, and thought, because I thought of you, and she gave it to me. You know what the title of this book was? My Daddy is a Cunt. I'm not joking, like, you think I'm making this up, Google it. You can buy this book. I don't know why this guy has had it, but he has just slipped it in, and my 11-year-old daughter was like, there we go, and gave it to me. So she's genuinely really funny. Like, I picked her up at school the other day. We were walking down the street, and as we were walking down the street, she goes, hey, Dad, it's my favourite lamppost right there. I was like, what? And I turned around and somebody had drawn a big comedy cock on it. And I was like, oh, right, okay. And I took 2 more steps. I was like, hold on a second. How do you know what a willy looks like? Because he goes, well, I saw yours once. But I really wanted people to see the artwork, so I drew that, but bigger. I was like, you drew that picture? And she's like, yeah. Cool, innit? Fucking hell. Told you, absolutely hilarious. So my wife and I were having the argument about the TikTok. The kid wanted the TikTok. And my wife said, no, she's too young. I was like, she can have the TikTok. She's old enough now for that. She's like, no, she's too young. And then she fucked off to the shops. Husbands, don't do what I did. I downloaded the TikTok. I waited till she fucked off, the brave guy I am, and we got the TikTok. She's watching TikTok, and honest to God, like 10 seconds later, she comes up to me and she goes, thank you, Dad, high five. I go to high five this little fucker. She slipped the high five, punched me straight in the balls. And I work from home, I was sat cross-legged, it was like ball chair. And I'm not a biologist, but all the blokes in here know, you get a good nut shot, you know your balls are directly connected to your lungs because you lose the fucking ability to breathe. Honestly, I rolled out of the chair, and I'm not too proud to admit this, I crawled to the bathroom. I went in, and young lady, you won't know this either, you know, women don't know. If you get a good nut shot, you go to the bathroom, you can't sit normal, you can't do it. You have to go wide-legged, you've got to go wide. Gots, you have to go wide, you've got to let them tangle. My eyes are up here, love, fucking hell, calm yourself. And I don't know why we do it, lads, but we do. We every now and again, we put our hands down to check they're still there for some fucking bizarre reason. Yeah, it's still there. Then I hear my wife coming back from the shop, and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to do that shit husband thing and go and admit that I was wrong. I walk down the corridor into the living room, and as I get there, I hear, hey mum, high five. And I walk in, and that's when I found out that hurts you women too. I walked in, my wife's in the fetal position, hold on to her fanny. And my 11-year-old in that moment found out that punching an old man in his soft balls is not the same as punching a funny bone. Crack of the fucking wrist. She was like, oh no. But, you know, I live in Gosport, 10 minutes, we were in the War Memorial Hospital. Got 4 nurses looking at me going, so Mr. McMahon, how did your daughter hurt her wrist? And honest to God, the pressure of women staring at you, I was just like, she punched her mum in the pussy. I don't know what to say to you. To be fair, there was an old guy in there who was pissing himself laughing. And then, so my wife's like, I'm feeling uncomfortable now, I'm going to go in, I'm going to go in and get checked out. So she goes in, she comes out, and she says, husband, I've got some bad news for you. No sex for 3 months. I'm in the Navy. I've not had sex for 3 months before, but low-key, I was fucking furious. You know why? I've been banging that fanny for 16 years. Not so much as a fucking bruise. You know what I mean? I've gone after that thing like an angry woodpecker. Nothing. And on that day, I found out I've got less punching power than an 11-year-old girl. And that's fucking done my head in. And yeah, so I did this past, you know, about a month ago, I went to that wedding in Belfast, right? And people in here, you know the accent thing, because you're from all around. So you know when you get on the phone and you do the thing and your accent comes on a little bit stronger. I've never really thought about that shit the other way around. So I hang out, I'm a naval officer, so I hang out with, I'm from a council estate, but most of these fuckers aren't, right? They're really, really well-spoken, posh people. They speak English properly, sort of. So they're really, really posh people. As I go to the council estate that I'm from, my brother lives there, I step in to see him and my dad. And as I step through the door, I get a phone call from one of my mates, and genuinely his name is Rupert Cash. He is as fucking posh as he sounds. So I'm on the phone to old Rupes, and I'm going, yeah, Rupes, absolutely, man. It's a bit nefarious, we'll have to talk about it next week. Yeah, ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for fucking now. I am 47 years old, and I said that shit out loud. Ta-ta for now. And I turn round, and my very Belfast brother is fucking staring at me, and he goes, when did I get a posh prick for a brother? And I was like, heartbroken. I'm not a posh prick. I'm from the streets. I'm the same guy that's from here. And I looked to my wife. I was like, you fucking tell him. You tell him. You know what my wife says? Ask him what he had for breakfast. Had a poached egg. Some smashed avocado. With some shavings of smoked salmon. He goes, you're right. You're not a posh prick. You're a Jeremy Hunt. He's so fucking furious, he just walked out of the room. My dad was there, didn't say a fucking word. He just stood up and followed him out. I was like, Jesus Christ. And honest to God, like I was so devastated. I was like, I'm not a posh prick. I'd say to my wife, I'm not a posh prick. You know what happened then? I fucking looked down, didn't I? And all I could see were these fucking shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, just before I go, I'm just going to do one thing with you. I'll see all you fuckers at midnight. I'm an Irish, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, your headliner, Irish.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Iris. Oh, what is it? Oh. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is at that time of the night where we have to wrap this up and send you all home. Now, approximately 8:05 or whatever it was this evening, I said to you that I had a number of objectives. One of them was to make sure that you all felt as if you were the most important people in the room, and that you all felt as if you had a really good evening. Have I achieved my objective?
Yes.
Thank you. I can get paid now. Oh, that's my